On a warm, late summer afternoon, we've got football at Paycor Stadium here in the Queen City of Cincinnati. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Baker going to throw this right away. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Here's Bucky Irving for the 1st time. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer 1st.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
In motion left, Godwin. Mayfield. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Well, he's not going to get there. That really could be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
For the Buccaneers field goal, a 37-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Burrow will throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30.
That's another Bengals.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
Stop. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
Now Burrow. Now they go screen. It's complete. Only a yard of the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
And
Burrow going to change the play.
At the Buccaneers' 8-yard line.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This is caught. Touchdown! Chase Brown from 4 yards out. And the Bengals are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department as this remains a 6-3 score.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper.
Buccaneer first down.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
Mayfield's pass.
No gain on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now it's 2nd and 10. And the tight end goes in motion left. Mayfield now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Here's Mayfield. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Mayfield and the troops staying out and going for it on 4th. Again, he'll drop to throw. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. Look at the big man rumble. And he'll finally be taken. Two-yard line. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. Irving. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. Mayfield to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Bengals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Burrow. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. from the shotgun. Joe Burrow. Man open left side is Brown. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
They certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Burrow looking to pass. Flush to his right. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Well, that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
To the air again, Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 33. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. This quarterback now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it first and 10. And that is incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now it's Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown. Play there. 33 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. This time, the extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Cameron Johnson on the return. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Throwing, Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw, Mayfield. This is caught by McMillan. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jalen McMillan, 69 yards. And the Buccaneers have got it back to within a score. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And he puts it through there within 3. It's 13-10.
The score, Bengals 13, Buccaneers 10. Chase McLaughlin.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now here. Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. They were looking good on second down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Mayfield off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Play fake. Mayfield. Dancing to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Mayfield looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
The Bucs on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Now Mayfield. Throw out right. It's brought in by Otten. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
A 24-yard attempt.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. So 1st and goal quickly turns into 4th and goal, and then 4th and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Got him in, it's Brown. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. This quarterback now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
If I'm making excuses, and I am, sometimes the sun can be difficult on a ball like that. That looked like it was going to be right there, but it's in and out of his hands. And a potential big play goes by the wayside.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
It's 3rd and 7.
Now 3rd down and 7. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
15-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Mayfield to throw it this time. Rolling to his right. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Mayfield now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. To the left side, he's got McMillan.
Mayfield's pass.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Here's Mayfield. Going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. And this is incomplete. The clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I would guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
10 yards there on a Bengal first.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. How about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Now Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And, oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Burrow. Catch on the left side, Yosivash. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
At the 20-yard line.
Mayfield. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. Solid running first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Mayfield to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 44-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Daxton Hill there to make the stop on defense. Second down and 8. Mayfield now. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. At his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First down, Tampa Bay.
To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Buccaneers.
To throw, Mayfield. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Second 4th down conversion on this drive.
And not a surprise to us because we talked with the head coach about this prior to this game. He told us he planned to be aggressive, a combination of analytics and gut instinct.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Throw left side, hauled in by Otten. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Cade Otten from 3 yards out. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Bengals 13. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin now to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And the tide definitely seems to be turning in this 3rd quarter as this defense is able to knock the ball free and recover.
And let's look at it this way. Their offense is right back out there who just got them the lead a few minutes ago. This has the potential to be a big swing in this game.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. Now 2nd and 3. Baker going to give it to Irving.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now, to stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Hey, alert 33. Hey. Up. Alert.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown.
Bucky Irving, 34 yards. And the Bucs are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. McLaughlin now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Looking downfield, he's got all the tight end. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. 42 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Now this time he'll look to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Mayfield looks to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded at the 20. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Burrow looking to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Here we go. Big.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That's to his tight end, And they get this route past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And the Bengals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now it's Burrow. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
A big play here. 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
An inside give, Brown. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion.
Now Burrow.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Buccaneers 24, Bengals 19.
So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
At the 46-yard line.
2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. You got to make sure you hit it just right.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Deep it into the bag of tricks there, but it does not work out, and it's 4th down now. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. That one caught by all, the tight end. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Throwing, Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Jamar Chase is so good. Oftentimes you feel like you almost take it for granted because you expect 1,000 yards or more each and every season, and that's exactly what he's done since he became a Bengal.
Burrow. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. But they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Here we go.
To throw, Burrow. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Here we go with Burrow. This for all the marbles. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Oh, and this is nervous time now. They decided to go for it right there. Fortunately, still a little bit of time left for another shot, but this one almost certainly has to be in the end zone.
Here we go. 12, 11, 11.
A final shot now for Burrow. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1 and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday.